Hi there, my name is Pascal. So in this video, I'm just going to respond to a question. Now, this is an interesting question I got from a guy called James. He lives in Germany, and he works with Mercedes. And he said he's a high income and he owns 8 properties, but his challenge is he doesn't spend time with his wife and 2 kids, 2 daughters. So he's under stress to keep up paying all these mortgages because of his income, and he needs to keep his job in order to pay off the mortgages. Now, he said if I could show him how to start a business online and training on how to sell products online, that he could be able to learn. So he came to me, what can I help him with? I told him the first things first is you have to do the maths. You have to do the maths. He said he was about 40. And so what statistics you and I know, or maybe James knows, that he only has about 30 more years to enjoy, because after 70 is more of your treating illness. If you're not looking after yourself, maybe 80. So he has another maybe 35 years to go. So that's 3 decades. So it's not like it's a lot. So he has to make a decision whether he's going to keep paying for his mortgage with his job, or he is going to do something else to help him pay off that mortgage. So if you're watching this and you're wondering where this is coming from, and then if you don't know me, my name is Pascal. I started my online business in 2017, and ever since I started sharing my success in online business, how I went from 0 to 10 grand a month, and people started reaching out to me with questions from all over the world. So my only mission here is to prove to you that it's possible, and there is a training that helped me. If you're interested, you can opt in for the same training and do the work yourself, because it's possible. Most people think online business is a scam, or it doesn't work, or whatever. They're so skeptical in the beginning, or maybe they've tried it in the past and they've lost money. So anything you tell them about online business, they label it a scam, or it doesn't work, or it's a pyramid scheme. You know that. But I cracked, let me say, the code. I went past. My English is not very good. I went past where most people can't reach. So if you are in this sort of state, or my message to James is, first thing you have, if you do the maths, you will know that it's very simple. That when you put your signature on paper to when you're 40, you are literally tying yourself down to be in a job, because we make a decision based on what we are thinking. So you made a decision that you're going to pay off that mortgage using that salary that you're earning. Maybe you get a pay rise or you get a promotion, but you're going to be doing it for the next 30 years. And what you don't really see in the picture is you literally tied yourself down for the next 30 years. That's the length of his mortgage. So what I want you to understand is nothing is going to change unless you change your strategy. Because for me, most people get into mortgage without thinking. They don't understand that they are literally tying themselves down for a long period of time to pay off a loan. And most of us, if you're an immigrant like me, we come here maybe around 25 to 35, maybe let's say 30. You get a loan you work for, let's say 30, you save up. Maybe the first year you came in here, you're doing your paperwork, you're trying to find your feet. Then by the time you get a job, start saving, start supporting your family back home, maybe you're like 38 or 40. Then that's when you save up to get a house. Then you purchase a house. You save that money and purchase. When you buy that house, what you literally sign for is a mortgage for 20, 30 years or 35. So 40 plus 35 is 75. That's when you want to pay off that mortgage. What successful people think is they raise their income first. How can I raise my income? Most people think their home is an asset. It's not. It's a liability, because it's taking money off you. You have to understand that. So you have to think of how to raise your income. So now, my suggestion to James was very simple. If you got a mortgage that is taking $5,000 out of you every month, or all his mortgage, you have to look for a system. People only succeed when they leverage systems, people, and people. You have to understand that you cannot physically work to earn that money or to improve yourself. You will need to leverage system or people. So to leverage people, you need to get a team of people working for you. This might take you 10 years to recruit them. So it might be a long strategy, but most people that start online business understand system. If you go to Amazon, do you see anybody there? No, you don't. You see pictures and text. That's what you see. Now, you look at that picture, maybe it's like a shoe that costs maybe 100 euros. And you click, you like the shoe, you order it, and you get it in your house. Somebody brings it to your house. They take payment from you. That's a system that does that. They request for your address, you give the address. There's a system that does that. It feeds that back into the system, and somebody else receives that information in some of an email that somebody has purchased a shoe. It's a system. They look for the shoe in the warehouse, they sort it out, they package it. It's a system. They send it out for delivery with a courier company. It's a system. So you need to understand that you need to leverage a system in order to create more money for yourself. That is one thing. So if you haven't got that concept yet, that is the first step. Now, if once you get that, what you need to do, you need the education. How could you start? Now, that's where the problem, most people stop. Because they want to be, understand this, employment is certainty. Employee is uncertainty. You're going into the unknown. Here is guarantee. Here there is no guarantee in entrepreneur. Everything resides on yourself. What does it mean? You need confidence to be able to live the life you want or create the kind of impact you want in your family. So if you notice that the first thing you will need is your education. You need to invest in a training that will teach you how to sell these products. That is your first step. You have to be willing to learn. So most people that survive, I'll find themselves that get what they want in life are those that learn, unlearn, and relearn. So you have learned how to make money by working in Mercedes and buying a property. That's okay. But this is not working. So you need to unlearn. You need to delete this one that is not working. Then you need to relearn a new strategy. It's simple. So you need to, the first one you did, you invested in your education, you went to school, you did. But this one is more like you're going to go through a school of and why you learn. You're in the trenches practicing with people. That's why you need to surround yourself with people who are doing what you want to do. But you have to be dedicated, have the desire to do that. Otherwise, you are going to go through life just like the way you think it is. You can see it now that people that have done what you're trying to do, they retire at 70. And that's when they think of start living, and that's when they start treating illness. So for me, I saw that trend. You have to make a decision very fast. Are you going to continue to do what you're doing, or are you going to change? Now, I use SFM system training. If you're looking to start a business, SFM teaches affiliate marketing, import experts, which is Amazon FBA, or if you have a business idea of your own, they will show you how to bring it online. But they will teach you the system of selling, which is means by this system I'm talking about. They will teach you all the components, how to build it yourself. But you need to invest in your education. That is the only thing I can say to you. If you want to learn, there will be a link around this video that will show you exactly how I started. If you want to participate in it, it worked for me. I pray it works for you. But you will need a few resources, which is more like they'll be explained to you as you go along. Because the amount of money you will need will determine on the type of product that you're going to sell. There are so many questions you will have now. Don't think of knowing everything before you start. You need to know that you're going to solve this a mortgage problem that you have. That's the only thing that you have. So let that drive you. If it's like 5-10 grand a month on the side is your goal, set that as a goal and make your decision. Will this training or will this course or will this action get me closer to solving this problem or hitting this 10 grand? Am I willing to do that? If the answer is yes, take the action. If the answer is no, don't take the action. It's that simple. If you can, most of the time you realize it's fear. Once you ask yourself this question, you will encounter fear. It's only there to stop you. You need to break through that barrier. And the only people that succeed in life are the people that break through it. I lean into a lot of fears to get to 10 grand a month. So you must do is there's no accident. That's why most people stay safe, secure, which is okay. There's nothing wrong with it. But if you really want more out of life at a very young age, or maybe you're 50, you need to take action. What I mean, you need to lean into fear. It's like, let me tell you how it works. It's like you want to start this entrepreneurial journey. You only have like 1,000 or 2,000 to start. It can get you here. Let's say this is the 10 grand and this is where you are. That your 1,000 or 2,000 can get you just the education or anything, or launch your first product. It's not going to get you the 10 grand. You need to take this action first. Then you learn a few things that will maybe take you to 3 grand a month. Then you need to take this action, close the gap. If you keep doing this for 2 months, 3 months interval, you will get to that 10 grand. So it's like driving in a fog. You can't see how to get there. All the questions you have now will not be answered. You need to first take the first step. You need to turn on the lights, drive that first 100 meters. With faith, the next 100 meters will appear. You need to drive it again, the next 100 meters will appear. And that's how you reach a goal. That's how you reach a goal. You can't see it where you are. So the first step is go through a training that will empower you. If there's a link around this video, if you want to start the training right away, it's that simple. So that's what I will say to you in this moment. Understand it's a decision and you have to act. If you can't take action, faith, you can pray to God, help me. If you can't take the action, you're still where you are. It just demonstrates that you don't have the faith, and that's belief that you're gonna hit it. And it's impossible that you can get what you want if you don't have faith. It's impossible that you can get what you want or please God if you don't have faith. So you just have to understand that part. It's a law that you can't break. It's just like you just have to obey it. So that's why you need to trust yourself. There's something telling you that you can be successful. Follow that thought. And there's also something telling you that you can fail. Delete it. It's a choice. Only you can make that choice. The more wherever you focus will expand. If you keep believing, focusing on the positive sides of life, this is the secret here. I can do it, take the action, just keep going, you will get there. If you decide not to say, it's a scam, it doesn't work, I don't understand this, explain more, keep asking this question without no action, it's only going to disempower you. We all are equal in life. You just have to understand that some people achieve something because they know something. And this is where you're coming to. You're leaving a pack of people that really has not taken massive actions in their life. So you're coming to the pack. Very few of them take action. And this pack controls this pack. It's not rocket science, it's everywhere. So there's something they know this pack don't know. But for you to go here, you have to do what they did. It's invest in your education. That's the first step. After school, not the one they trained you in school, after school. Those people who continue investing in themselves after school control this pack. They're employed. It's choice. None of them is good or bad. Shakespeare. Only you know what is right for you. Then go for it because time is of essence. 35 years is going just like that. It's a choice in life. So if you want to join my webinar, it's every Saturday I help people who are already have started a business, not people who are thinking about it. There'll be a link once you put in the application. If you want to, then I will give you access to it. And if you can prove to me that you have a sustainable business online that has a proven record, I can help you as well with my strategies, one-on-one sessions. I help people in my spare time. So it's up to you to take the action to believe that you can achieve what you want. Apart from that, I'll see you on the next video. Take care. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you like it, give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do. I share most of these things, and I hope to inspire you to take some actions, because at the end of the day, you will realize that it's only service to humanity. It's not just about us. We are just doing this, putting out all this video content just to help next man get over the line. It's simple, but it's not easy. I wish you all the best. Take care. Bye-bye.